Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. And, you're here, the same reason I'm here, because, we love the Hoge, and I got some Hoge news, nothing amazing, I know you guys like the big news, nothing huge, but every day is a big day for Hoge, for sure, man. Number one, nation.hoge.finance. It's a social media place for all of us Hoglers, and it's just a place for us to go, man. It's cool. I dig it. I'm not on there all the time, but I have an account. Check it out, nation.hoge.finance. I'm on there, and I just think more and more of us need to get in there, and we can talk amongst each other. But just remember, everything that gets said and done in the Telegram, on the Discord, okay? This is going down in the history books, We live in a time where everything in your life is almost viewable. You can find people's history, and right now it's very unforgiving, depending on what type of history you have. And, people make mistakes. I get that, But in the Hoge community, because we're a community-driven token, we need to be very careful. Because just remember, everything you say, it's going down in the history books, and it's going to be remembered. So, the phase 2 Cire audit, right? This is big, guys. I know all of us want an American exchange. This is what we want in the long run for a Hoge, right? But we don't want it fast. We don't want uncontrolled growth. We want steady growth. We don't want these things to happen quick. We want Hoge to become a household name for charitable donations. That's really a great direction. So if you want to donate money anywhere, you could buy Hoge coin and you can give it to whoever you want your charitable donation to go to, and you can be assured that a large quantity, if not 100%, will go directly to whoever you want that donation to go to. My problem with these with these charities, these so-called non-profits, is there's a lot of people getting paid, and that's one of my biggest problems. Our Telegram is very different than other Telegrams. The voice chat pretty much goes 24 hours a day. Every night there's people on there. It's great. You don't know who you're gonna see on the voice chat. We're gonna get to what happened last night in voice chat. But our voice chat goes almost 24/7, and there's always somebody listening, so you could pop in, you could ask a question. Other communities are not like that, guys. Other communities don't have the accessibility to the Hoge or to the developers that Hoge has. And this is one of the greatest things about Hoge. And this is why I'm in it, for the long term. Hoge Gaming. If you do an internet search for Hoge Gaming, right? It would make sense. The first thing that comes up is Hoge.gaming. That is where the browser run Hoge games are. Second is Hoge. I'm sorry. If you do a search for Hoge Gaming, the first thing that comes up is Hoge.fun. That's where the browser run games are. Then Hoge Gaming on Twitter comes up. Now, if you guys know, the Hoge Gaming Twitter or Twitch is new. Okay, we need to make sure that Hoge Twitch comes up if you search for Hoge Gaming. We need people to go if they're looking for the Hoge Esports Arena. If the majority of it's going to be on Twitch, we need that to come up on the first page at least of the search, if not top 3. And that's something that's not happening right now. It's just something that, we need to look into. Hoge Mint V2, right? Minting your own NFTs. It's been deployed. It's you know, it's been deployed for testing purposes to see if it works, to make sure it works properly, and you know, that's great. The V2, the Hoge V2, man, when that's up and running, that's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big, man. We applied for OpenSea. We applied to OpenSea to accept Hoge as payment. Okay, that's great. That's great. If you don't know what OpenSea is, it's like an NFT marketplace among other crypto-related things. And you know, the more places that will use Hoge as a payment method, it's just more Hoge going into people's wallets to buy, sell, and trade things. And that's great, you know. And if it's, you know, coming out of your Coinbase wallet, your MetaMask wallet, man, that's what then the redistribution goes to work. The burn goes to work, and that's what we are in this for. That's why we love this project. You know, the burn, the redistribution, that's what makes it great, guys. Scotty Sire, right? Don't be sad shop. He was in the Telegram, man. I don't know if you guys were in the Telegram last night. The person that's supposed to record it, he had an issue with his internet. He couldn't get it recorded. But listen, Scotty Sire was in there, man. He's got over a million. He's got over 1 million Twitter followers. You know, that's great, man. Like these are the people we want on board. But my thoughts on influencers. Listen, yeah, it's great to have these guys on board with a lot of followers, right? But this is a community-driven coin. One influencer is not Hoge. One influencer cannot lead this project. I don't care how many followers he has. The whole concept of Hoge is, you know, puts that to the side. You know what I'm saying? That is, I don't care who your followers are. And I'm not talking about Scotty. He's great. Other influencers may be going into Telegram, maybe saying this, maybe saying that. You know, publicly in Telegram. I know Telegram isn't that popular, but it's still public. And like I was saying, this is history, guys. And we can't have stuff going into Telegram that some influencer might be saying that is just making our community look silly. And we need to nip this in the bud. End it. That's my opinion. You know, it is what it is. I just do not care if you have 1 million followers or 1 follower, if you own 100 million Hoge or you own 1,000 Hoge. You're equally important. You all have equal say. Okay? And just because some influencer is saying something to someone who may not be, you know, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If you're not cool to our community, yeah, hit the bricks, homie. My opinion, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Chris Neff from Cashdaddies, man. Listen, I got a message. Chris Neff is on board with Hoge. That's great, man. That's great. I love Cashdaddies, man. These guys are they're learning about crypto. They're new to the crypto sphere. I get it. But they're out there, man, and they're learning, and they're publicly learning, and they're publicly talking about different currencies, and they're publicly learning about crypto, and they're learning about tokens, and they're learning about meme coins, man, and this is great. This is what we need people to do, and we need to accept everybody. I don't care if you know a lot. I don't care if you know a little. Nobody is going to get hassled for their lack of knowledge. That's not how Hoge works. That's not what Hoge was built on. Okay? Now, originally, listen, whatever. Hoge is a community token. Okay? And that's it, you know? There's no way some influencer is going to say something about somebody and, you know what I mean? Especially in our Telegram. It's public. Nah, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen while I got any kind of say, you know? I want to talk about exchanges. Certain exchanges that are not United States based. Listen, these exchanges will take your money. They'll take your Ethereum. And then when you try to withdraw, when they find out you're in the United States, which they probably knew the whole time because you have an IP address if you're not using a VPN, you know what I'm saying? They still took your Ethereum. So you guys, because this is the Wild West, because this is such a new thing, this crypto, meme tokens, all kind of just tokens in general, ERC20 tokens. Listen, it's up to you to do the due diligence and know that you can withdraw what you put into these places. Okay? Right now, if it says we don't accept United States users, just know you're taking a risk if you're in the United States. You're taking a risk. And you're not going to have any backup if you go to withdraw and you can't withdraw. Keep that in mind, guys. Now, I know, end of my videos, we usually do a little stock dig. Listen, man, I'm digging realty income, baby. You know me, realty income's looking good and steady. I honestly think we're in a massive bubble. Massive. The last 3 months, big bubble. I don't know if a lot of you guys were young. You probably don't remember the dot-com bubble burst in 2001. But that took down massive companies, man. My stock option, my 401k, and the company that I worked for was annihilated. And it was one of the top 3 companies in the United States for the business they were in. Okay? My stock option went from a very good option to garbage almost overnight because of the dot-com bubble burst. Because everyone was buying, they're throwing money at websites. And a 12-year-old could make a website on their AOL, internet. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't know that. So I just am concerned that the crypto sphere, same thing could be happening, man. If you look at the chart, extremely similar. I'm going to put up some stuff on TikTok at Crypto Mafia 100. We're going to look at the bubble. We're going to do some introspective thought on other bubbles, similarities, differences of the crypto sphere, and what could be down the road for us. But just the amount of money that's flown into the stock market and into crypto in the last 6 months has just been insane, guys. And it seems like we're getting to a point where it's plateauing, and just keep that in mind. Just remember, man, anything could happen. Laws could be changed. This could change overnight. The availability of someone to make a token, it's copy and paste, guys. It's copy and paste, and they can make an ERC20 token. It doesn't. Anyone can do it. So be extremely careful with what you do and risks you take. Okay. I think it's better than, say, going to the casino and putting a bet on black or red on the roulette table. One, because there's no green. There's no green going green numbers. But it's still a risk. And your $500 that you put in may only be worth, $100 or $20 in a couple days. Or it could be worth a couple thousand. You don't know. So, keep that in mind. God bless, stay green, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.